Hello guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrappin' 2. And so today is Monday, and normally you'd be seeing a video for TDLLC Designs LLC, but this will be my first video since I resigned as a product representative and a senior design team member for TDLLC Designs LLC. It is such an exciting time because I have so many different products to share with you guys, and I don't know where to start. So today I'll be making a very simple card using this Altenew's Beautiful Day stamp set. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of their brand new releases. These are the layering stamps that the Altenew stamps are known for. I pre-ordered this stamp set through Altenew, so I've had this in my possession for a while, and so I decided to use it today. As you can see, I cut out this wonky stitched rectangle from this Avery's wonky stitched die, which is pretty cool because it's different. It looks like it's hand stitched. And I'm going to share with you guys to color your stamp images very quickly using some distress ink and some finger dauber. I will also be using the Altenew's crisp ink pads as well. I have the set of minis. They just released the brand new color, so I'm super excited. So I have a Nina Solar White cardstock here. This is 80 pound, and I'm going to be embossing one of the flowers, which is the outlined flower. What's great about these stamp sets is that you can layer them on top of each other with different ink pads to create a gorgeous flower, or you can use the lined flower and you can color with any medium that you wish. And I love the size of this flower. It's a very good size. So here you can see that I have prepped the cardstock using the powder tool, and I'm using the Versamark, which is a sticky ink, and I'm stamping it because I'm going to be embossing it with white embossing powder. So I'm going to continue to do so. And I'll be using the Hero Arts white embossing powder. And this is the first time that I stamped this image. And I noticed as I was putting the powder, the first two flowers that I stamped, some of the lines wasn't completely stamped. So I go ahead and brush that off and then stamp two more. And then I heat embossed it. And then I will be back with the heat embossed image. I'm just wiping it off with the brush. So I don't know if you guys have seen my haul videos from Black Friday to Christmas. I have a lot of supplies that I've never shared. So leave me a comment to see what you like to see first. I think it'll be fun playing with different new products. So you can see that I have embossed it using the white embossing powder, and I have some mini distress inks out here. I'll be using 3 different shades for the flower, and these finger daubers are really great because they can get into smaller places, but you can definitely use your round blending tool for this, and that will work fine. You can add a lot of color to create a really bold look, but today I wanted to create a very soft, subtle look as you've seen in the picture. So how I did that was I grabbed, this is, I just forgot what this color is, the one that's really light out, I forgot what color it was, but it's the lightest color. It's not tattered it's spun sugar. Sorry about that. Spun sugar, And I'm starting it at the center of the flower and doing circular motions and bringing out the colors to the edges of the flower. So I touch the ink pad and I'm using a very light hand because I want my first blend to be very soft and subtle. I am not bringing it out all the way to the edge of the flower, but pretty close to the edge, but not all the way. So we're going to create like a gradient blend. So this is a soft color and I'm using a very light touch, but for a little bit of a darker colors that you're using, you want to dab it off at the side first because you don't want to create that dot. Then it's kind of hard to remove that harsh dot. So I'm doing the same thing here for the other flower. I'm doing this in real time so that you can really see. But the other two flowers I will be coloring off camera. Second color I used here is worn lipstick. So I'm grabbing the worn lipstick now. So because this is a little bit of a darker color, I do tap it off before I go to my flower. I'm starting at the center of the flower and working my way out. So for this color, I'm not bringing it out as much as I did for the spun sugar. You can do it the other way as well. You can start from the outer edges of the flower and work your way in if you like. So this is another way you can color your images. So I want my center to be a lot darker. You can see that dot right there, that at the top. That's what happens when you don't dab off first. So you don't want that big dot there. So as you can see, this right here is abandoned coral. So we're going to be creating kind of like a pinkish coral center. And I'm keeping this mostly in the center of the flower. And then I'm going to go back with the spun sugar and kind of blend those out a little bit more. You don't need to. You can see that soft gradient blend already. And then I decided maybe I want to add another color. So I grabbed this mustard seed to give a little bit of a light yellow tint at the edges of the flower where we didn't add any color. But I want this to be super light, so I'm starting it, tapping it off and starting it at the edge of the flower, and I'm working my way in, but I'm just barely tinting it with the yellow. So the color combination of the pinkish coral and the yellow, it matched really well. And it's very subtle. I did the same thing to this flower. For the other two flowers though, I thought I would change it up a bit and I colored it more of an orangier center. And of course orange and yellow goes really well together. So you want to choose a color that goes well together because you don't want to create mud. So this is where I go back in with my spun sugar and kind of even it out a little bit. So I'll be back with the colored image, and I went ahead and fussy cut all of them out, as you can see here. And I think they came out really nice. I really like the subtle look of this. And there's the orangey one. So I colored 4, but I only used 3. and I want it kind of towards the left bottom corner, as you can see here. So I'm kind of laying it down here because now I want to stamp some leaves. For the leaves, I didn't want to like fussy cut all of them out, so I went ahead and used the layering type, but I chose out only the lined image and the detailed part. In here you can see the Altenew's crisp ink pads, and I chose out the darkest green and the like a medium toned green. So those are the two stamps that I chose out, the bottom two. And I'm going to start with my lined image first. So you can see that right there. And I'm just placing it here and there right around the flower. So I think these stamp sets are fantastic because if you don't want to color it, you can just use your ink pads to create this gorgeous floral, or you can use a line image like I am today and color them in many different mediums that you have. So I'm going to be putting my sentiment right there on the top right, and here is a detailed image, so you can see right away that it creates these gorgeous leaves. And I don't know if you can see that, but I've added the little additives that's included in this set right by the leaves. And now I'm putting some color around the flowers. I don't want this green to be like really dark. I just want a slight green tint right behind where the flowers are. And just to keep it even, I put some on the top right corner as well. So I go ahead and glue those two and then pop up the third one on the top. So as you can see, I've used my favorite sentiment stamp set from Altenew, and I've added some clear sequins here in several different sizes. So this is like a clean, real clean looking subtle card. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this card. If you did, please give a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what you like to see me use. I've collected quite a bit of art supplies for my Black Friday and Christmas haul, so maybe we'll kind of go over some of those products. Thank you so much, and I'll see you back soon. Bye!